Hi, second graders. Today we're going to learn about problem solving. So on the whiteboard up here, I'm going to read this story problem to you. The grocery store had 7 bottles of soda and 8 bottles of water for sale. How many items were for sale? Now class, I'm going to have us read it all together. The grocery store had 7 bottles of soda, 8 bottles of water for sale. How many items were for sale? Alright, I'm going to have you guys turn and talk to your partner for a little bit about how you would solve this problem. I would give them like 15 to 30 seconds, or if I see them still talking about the problem, maybe a little bit longer. But alright, now I want you guys, you have a whiteboard and a marker, and you have these little unicorn manipulatives in front of you, and I want you to try to solve the problem using, you can draw a figure on your board or use manipulatives, but however way you want to try and solve the problem. I would give the students a few minutes to do this until I saw that everyone kind of had something on their board and it looked like they had finished the problem. Alright, how did you solve the problem?
I used the purple ones as bottles of soda. I have 7 of them. And I have the blue ones for my bottles of water, and I have 8 of them. So I did 7 plus 8 is 15.
Good job. Alright students, how's another way we could do this? If I had another student, I would ask them. But we could also maybe write a circle and put 7 little boxes, and then we could do circles for water. So then I have 7 squares in this circle representing the soda, and I have 8 circles in this box. So I could add them up and I'll count them up to get 15. That is another way we could have solved the problem. Alright, and you could have done it the other way too. You could have done 8 bottles of water in this one and 8 bottles of soda in the other. It's all the way what works best for you. Alright, let's move on here. Second problem. 2. The grocery store had 10 bottles of soda and 7 bottles of water for sale. How many items were for sale? Alright students, I'm going to have you turn and talk again to tell your partner how you would solve this problem. I would still again give them 15-30 seconds to talk to their partner. Alright students, I want you to try and solve this problem on your own. How did you solve this problem? Jake?
I did 10 plus 7 equals 17.
Did this problem look familiar to you from the last problem?
Yes, it did.
Why or how? What did you notice that was different?
The number of bottles.
Good job. Good job at identifying that. And then again, I would show the students different ways they could have solved the problem using different strategies. As in like drawing, using charts, just like I did on the last problem. Or we would use the manipulatives representing each bottle of soda or bottle of water. Alright students, I have another problem for you. The salon had 8 bottles of shampoo and 9 bottles of conditioner for sale. How many items were for sale? Now let's read it all together. The salon had 8 bottles of shampoo and 9 bottles of conditioner for sale. How many items were for sale? Alright guys, I'm going to have you turn and talk to your partner again and see how you guys would solve this problem. Again, give them 15, 30 seconds. And then I'm gonna have you guys now try and solve this problem by yourself. All right, how about you try and talk to your partner this time, and you guys decide which strategy, talk about the strategy you used and how you solved this problem to each other. Again, give them maybe like a minute, 30 seconds, till they were finished with the conversation. All right, Jake, how did you solve this problem?
I drew out this circle with the number inside using circles.
Yeah, good job. That's another strategy, and this time, instead of using the manipulatives like you did last time, use a drawing. So great job on using different ways to solve a problem. All right. Now I'm just going to give you one trickier one. Now I'm just going to have you, I'll read it to you guys, and I'm just going to have you guys try and figure it out on your own, and then we'll turn and talk to our partner. So I'll read it to you guys. The hardware store had 7 hammers, 20 nails, and 8 screwdrivers for sale. How many items were for sale? Let's read it together.
The
Hardware store had 7 hammers, 20 nails, 8 screwdrivers for sale. How many items were for sale? So now I'm going to have you turn and talk to your partner and see how you guys would solve the problem again. Okay, give them 30 seconds to a minute. And then now I want you guys to try and solve this problem. Just try your best and figure it out. You can use any of the strategies we talked about, using the unicorns or a diagram. Then I'd have the students, when it kind of look like everyone's finished up, to have them turn and talk to their partner again and see how each other solved the problem. All right, Jake, how did you solve this problem?
Added all the numbers together.
Which numbers?
7 hammers, 20 nails, and 8 screwdrivers.
Why did you do that?
Because there's 3 different items.
And you wanted to find how many items were for sale, correct?
Correct.
Good job. And I asked other students how they would figure out the problem as well. In this lesson, I used the process problem solving, and I feel like the student comprehended, understood these word problems. Ryan.